Hello, Chris and Dee. Nice to have met you here on TikTok. Jen brought us together. I do love Psychic Jen, and yes, she does have the box of decks that I put together. I think 11 or 12 of my decks that I don't use very often or felt like I needed to send your way. One of them is the Gypsy Ostet deck. It's nice and gilded. Oh, look at this one already. Come out of there. But when I do readings for people, especially intuitive reads like I'm doing right now, I start with an oracle card, and one has come out of the deck already, and it is Snowflake Obsidian. So we'll let this card set the mood. I'm going to read out of the book and see what the book has to say about this. But we all know Snowflake Obsidian is one of those heavy-hitting, protective crystals. Yes, Snowflake Obsidian. You have so many wonderful inspirations, ideas, and talents that to date you have kept hidden, protecting and nurturing them within the fertile and loving landscape of your heart and imagination. And rightly so. For the last few years, you have been in an incubation period, a time in which you have subconsciously been collecting creative fuel to be used at a later date. Well, that time has now come. You will soon begin to express and empower your ideas and inspirations, and to discover practical applications for them in the physical world. It is time for you to shine. So don't hold back any longer. And I think that's probably really, really good for you, especially with the situation that you and Chris are in, with having the horrible accident with your house burning down, and now you're having a brick and mortar store having to open it. You're going to need those powerhouse thoughts and ideas to help things really get off the ground. And I think it's an exciting prospect. So I was going to use the True Black Tarot for you, but I keep on glancing back to one of my very favorite decks that I have recently got in these last couple of weeks. And it is my Steampunk Tarot, Wisdom from the Gods of the Machine. So I'm going to do an intuitive reading from this card. And I do love the energies from this card. I love the steampunk world. I am fascinated by it. I have written a musical around steampunk. I just find it absolutely fascinating about how in depth the worlds are. They've changed in this deck and in the guidebook, which is an excellent read. They have changed wands to engines, swords to, oh, I can't, I'm too busy shoveling. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to finish shuffling, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. Get some of these cards out of this deck and see what Spirit has to say to you. Leviathans are pentacles. Wands are engines. Submersibles are cups, and airships are swords. And of course, most of the trumps, the major arcana, have been changed as well. Like the High Priestess is the Aviatrix, and Magician is the Technomancer. Come on, a couple more. Okay, let's see what the Ah, that's, you can't make this shit up. And you guys being readers and intuitives, you guys know this as that you can't make this stuff up. But I find it funny that the Spring-Heeled Jack has already made an appearance. This card is this deck's death. And yeah, you guys are going through one of the biggest changes in your life. Like right now, you are up to your waist in change, having gone through what you went through and are continuing to go through. I mean, there's really nothing more that I can say about that card. Well, you're living it right now. I mean, I'm thinking it's more of a tower moment than anything, but yet here you are. I mean, you have survived, you have persevered, you are making exactly what you need to make out of exactly what you got. I mean, I couldn't be more respectful of what you guys have done with what has happened. I mean, I just think you guys are so incredibly awesome, and you deserve everything that's coming from us to you. I think that you guys have made such a big impact on the magical divination spiritual community that you deserve to have all the help that has come your way. So let me see what's going on here. Put these cards out. I need a little bit more room on my desk. Let me put these cards away. I hate using up this time because my internet here is slow and it's going to take forever for this to upload. But what you gonna do? Nothing. Okay. So we have the Lady of Engines, which is the Queen of Wands. We have 10 of Leviathans, which is 10 of Pentacles. We have 7 of Engines, it's the 7 of Wands. We have the Moon Voyage, which is the Moon. We also have Lady of Leviathans, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Navigator of Engines, this is the Knight of Wands. And then we have the 7 of Submersibles, 7 of Cups, 6 of Airships, Lady of Submersibles. We have all the 3 of the 4 Queens, 2 of Engines, all 4 Queens, Lady of Airships, Cosmic Blueprint in reverse. So this is the World in reverse. And Aviatrix, this is the High Priestess. Doesn't she look like Elizabeth Taylor from Cleopatra? And then we have Triumph, the 7, which is the Chariot. So first of all 4 of the ladies in the court cards, you guys, Dee, especially with the High Priestess, you are an amazingly talented, powerful woman. I don't even really know you, and all I can say is that, damn, girl. Like, I am so very glad to have met you, and I'm glad to have you as a part of my growing soul family, because I feel that I could probably glean from you much knowledge that I could apply to my own life and to my own practice, just because you seem to know so much and have lived through so much, where you're able to apply all of these things to your life. From each element, air, earth, fire, water, and probably the in-betweens, storm, all those in between elements that we really don't think of, metal, spirit, earth, whatever you can think of. You are definitely a motivator. Definitely. Like, you are a get up and go. You have a lot of work to do, and it seemed overwhelming, especially with what has happened. I do think that there was a time that you felt like it was too much to bear, like you didn't want to continue forward. Like, for a hot minute, you didn't want to. And I don't blame you. I mean, that's a lot that has happened in like such a short span of time, and losing your house, losing everything, pets, tarot decks, candle making, all the stuff. I mean, you and Chris have each other, and you have, the pet that survived, and that's basically it. You have to start over from scratch, and I can definitely get being overwhelmed by the idea that you have to build from the very start. All I can say is that, as scary as it is, you can blow right through this, because you are such an incredibly powerful being from the inside out. You trust your intuition. You can see through the darkness. You can see what is your possible outcomes already on the other side. You know damn well how to get there. Like, I see no problems for you getting through it at all. Like, you are leaving the BS behind. We have the six of the six of airships, which is the six of swords. You're leaving that crap behind you. You're leaving it behind. You're going forward. We have triumph, which is, the chariot. You're on the right path. The aviatrix, trust in your intuition, knowing you've got that well of hidden knowledge from deep within that you're gleaning from. We have the two of engines, which is both plans you're making for the future that you are definitely following. This shit ain't over. The world in reverse, or the cosmic blueprint in reverse. This shit ain't over. It's not over. You have a lot of work to do. You do. But yet you are motivated enough to face it head on. And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is like a lot of doors are going to open for you. You might even be overwhelmed by that. But even then, I know damn well that you've got the equipment to be able to see exactly which routes you need to go down. Seven of engines, you got a lot of the same numbers here. Seven of engines is like, you're on the higher ground. You might have to fight, true, but it's a fight that you want to fight. Excuse me. And it's a fight that you're going to win. Excuse me. Ten of Leviathans is like, you are going to be secure again. Especially with all these ladies. Six of airships. Seven of engines. Like, things are going to work out. Better than you even begin to think that they're going to work out. Things are going to work out. Like, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see these things happen for you. I'm excited to see your shop. I'm excited to see the website that you have. I'm excited to order. I'm excited to be able to shop your site and to see you flourish. It's going to be amazing. I have nothing but good vibes for you. Did you even get anything in reverse? No, all these cards are upright. You've got a hell of a future coming. Despite what has happened, you're taking a pig's ear and you're turning it into a silk purse. Congratulations. Best of luck to you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. From one reader to another. May Selene light your path and protect you. Okay? Goddesses bless you both. Now I'm on to Chris's reading. Okay?